Bam, doing a ramble video. We got a ramble video. Okay. Tiny dog. Hi, Stoop. Good dog. Um, this is my collection right now. Um, because everyone constantly wants me to make a collection video, but it was kind of hard because not too long ago I didn't have a collection, and now I do again. So yeah, I have more things on the way or things that like I'll probably get soon, but for now this is everything. This is everything that I have in this current moment. But the thing is like if you check this really later on, like my collection probably is gonna look way different than this. I think the only things that are like guaranteed, like safe, are the Orion, Madco, probably these two. These two are both really good. This guy and these two. Not this, but we'll talk about that. Um but yeah, like I mean a good amount of this is probably chilling. But at the same time, like I'd be fine getting rid of the one of these maybe. I don't know. Yeah. I mean like it's fine. Like I do flip them. I haven't flipped the Bionic in a while, but still not bad. Someone bled on it at Blade Show. There it is. The Look at that. Look at that shit. So I was like, what the fuck? Bleeding on my knives. But it happens. It's whatever. I just haven't cleaned it. I haven't really been flipping it since Blade, so it's not like I'm a psychopath and flipping it like that. So let's just go down the list. I put them in order of how long I've had each of these. Because I'm like epic like that. So we'll start with the classic, the Kraken. This Kraken is a bit of a much. There's a lot. This Kraken's been around for a lot of shit. And I've done a lot to this Kraken. This is like my baby. You know, this is like the knife, because I've always had like one knife that was like the beater. No matter what point of my collection, I always had a beater at the time. And the one that I had before I got the Kraken was actually a Prodigy Mod B that I miss. I miss it so bad. It had like a laser etched like Japanese character in it. I don't even know what the character was, but it had that on it when I got it, and that was pretty cool. But I sold it with barrels. It had the stock spacers. It had G10 latchless spacers. I had like everything for that knife. That was my original like Bali child. That was my oh fuck. I don't want to hit the knives. That's not what I'm trying to do. Sorry. The fuck was I saying? Right. So Prodigy was my original, and then I got rid of it, and I got a black and silver V2. It wasn't even a V2.5. So the actual lore of this Kraken is that the blade is a V2. It's not even a V2.5 like Kraken. I traded my handles with Jory, because he got the teal Kraken from Blade Show West. This was originally when the teal. This is a V1 teal, because they had to redo the teal because they fade. As you can tell, it's very faded. You can tell by the side a lot. And if you look inside the channel, that's what it's originally supposed to look like. There you go, look at that. That's what my Kraken is supposed to look like. Isn't that crazy? And it looks like this. So Squid changed the teal. The new teals are way different than the original West teals. So this is technically still an exclusive Kraken, because you can't get the teal anymore. So a little bit of cool little lore about the Kraken. Because this was when the V2.5s first came out, and I was like, I need that. So I gave Jory cash. I think I gave him like $50 cash on top or something, with my beater black handles. So I love this thing. I was so happy when I got to trade this with trade the handles with Jory. So fucking happy. Best shit ever. This Kraken's never leaving. So, very hype. Love the Kraken. That's my favorite. Let's talk about this monstrosity. This happened while I was at Travis's house during Texas, and we didn't finish it, as you can tell. We didn't finish this. It's not the problem isn't the Zen pins, it's actually the handles. They bind, so the blade can move still. Because it's not that the Zen pin is too big, it's that the handles are, the pivot area is too wide, so they bind. But if it wasn't for that, this thing would be pretty cool. It does flip, and the balance of it is really good. So if I just like stop being fucking lazy and fix it, this thing would be pretty cool. But I don't. So it's gonna stay like this until I decide to ever fix it. But the lore is I got both of those handles. They were blemishes from Squid Sight, and I bought hardware with it. And then I never had a blade, and Travis was like, "Oh, I have this Vortex blade," and I was like, "That's cool, give." So I took his Vortex blade. Next, Nami. We all know the story of the Nami. I literally have it on video. I bought it at Texas, and did all of that in front of the Squid booth, and then Squid actually engraved Clone and Chainsaw Man Tsunami into the blade, which is what that means, by the way. I keep getting comments lately about like, oh, what does CSMT stand for? It's Chainsaw Man Tsunami because of the edge. Because it wasn't long after like Chainsaw Man hype was still like big. And don't get me wrong, I love Chainsaw Man. Chainsaw Man's great. But you know, it was very hype at the time, so I was like, fuck it, that's funny. So I did it. So yeah. Chainsaw Man Clone Tsunami. Which to this day still fools people. People still confuse this thinking it's a clone. It's so funny. When I get to tell them, yeah, no, I paid $750 to engrave Clone into it. So. Or I didn't pay $750. Shut up, you know what I mean. Fuck you. Bionic. I got sent it by Balasong Flipping. That's the lore. I made a video, first impressions. I was wrong in my first impressions. I made a comment addressing it. In the video, I said it was like a light handle bias. I am such a liar. Like, I don't know why I said that. I didn't do any extended rollovers in that video. And the reason I thought it was handle bias was because of the blockiness of the handles, how it hugs on rollovers. But, like, even on that 0G, I'm fighting with the balance to have it not go flying. So. It is a light blade bias. It's nothing crazy. It's kind of similar to like the Prisma balance with the weights at the bottom of the handles. So it's not like an awful balance. It's just not what I described it as originally. So yeah, Bionic, still a good knife. My opinions overall haven't really changed on it. It's just my description of it has, because I had brain rot and I just completely fucked up my first impressions video. Part of the problem of not doing scripted videos. Story on this. Nabali's sent it to me. I still have to do the full proper review on it. Still trying to feel it out a little bit more because my opinions on it are changing a little bit. I'm getting past that like honeymoon phase of this knife. And I'm starting to really feel out some of the things that I don't like about it, but at the same time, now I'm starting to feel conflicted if I should even make the video because they're completely updating it. And I feel like that would make my whole video kind of pointless because then you would just get the better blade shape with the speed channel on the side. So I don't really know if I should make a video on this. I don't know if my ramble video is enough. Maybe I'll just do like another ramble video talking about how my opinions changed and what I think of it. Because I want to get my hands on like the next version of the Hydra and then do like a combined fully edited video about them. But I mean, we'll see. It just depends on how everything goes. I don't want to like be greedy and ask them for all that. So If I have like the money whenever the V2 comes out, I'll just buy it. Sorry for smacking the camera. If I have the money, I'll just buy one. So yeah. But yeah, Hydra, big fan. I also kept calling the Trident the Hydra in one of my Ramble videos. I think it was number 8. I kept calling it the Hydra, but I was totally wrong. I meant Trident. That the comet was like the Trident. But Hydra, good knife. This fella, got sent to me from /2gash. Good trainer, big fan. We'll also have a fully edited video on this and the rep, which, again, I'm just going to be nice and give you guys a quick ASMR. Oh, dog escaping. Okay. But yeah, those two got sent by /2gash. Thank you for that. Also, again, thank you for people who send me knives, because that's epic. It gives me more content because like I'm poor and can't afford it. So, thank you. But these guys I'm also trying to formulate more opinions on. You know, flip them more and, you know, think about what I like and what I don't like about them. I've also heard some new things about how, like, the toxic anos wear off after time, like, just from regular flipping. I can't confirm or deny that. I've never heard of it. And not to say that, you know, whoever told me that is a liar, because multiple people told me about it, so I, you know, have no reason to doubt that. But you know, we'll see. I'll definitely see for myself over time after flipping them. So, yeah. Madco, bought it at Blade Show. I sold my ether to buy this. My ether was the Bali Quick knife, the one that had Nautilus construction with the titanium channel, with the carbon fiber scales, had the toxic ano on it with the purple to black fade Cerakote blade. 1 of 6, and it was so beautiful. It had redone hardware, and okay, point is, great knife. Love that knife. Well, I sold it to a very good buddy of mine, Mr. Casey Simpson. CA Simpson, I think is his @ on Insta. I think he does like tunes and shit. He does the tunes for like people. I can't think. My brain is going like totally numb. Point is, I love that guy. He's great. You should go like check out his posts. He's a good flipper too. But I sold him that for like $325, I think is what he gave me for it. And I think I had just enough to afford the Madco, so I just said fuck it and went for it. And part of me is glad that I made that decision because I love how the Madco flips. The other part of me is pissed because undersized bushings are stupid and dumb. And, like, why would I want that, right? I don't want undersized bushings, so fuck that. Then we got into Bali's Trident, obviously, new. Love this thing, need to make a full video. And the newest fella, Cerakoted Orion. Love this thing. It is growing on me even more. I have not put it down. It has been this and the Nami since yesterday. So, love this thing. Definitely will be seeing it in more videos. But that's about it from me. Thank you, boys. Bye-bye.